Hey everyone, so in today's makeup tutorial I recreated a look that I seen on Instagram and this was the look inspired. I seen these flowers on her eyes and I was like, I actually have them. Like I have something like that. Went through half my stuff, you know, my like little art collection, and of course I found these like fake little flowers. I think it was when I used to back in the day do acrylic nails. You basically put them in your nails and yeah, so I just decided to stick them on my face instead because I haven't done acrylic in ages, so they were literally wasting away in that drawer, so now they're on my eyes. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. You can tell I have no spray tan on my face and I just have spray tan on my body, so I'm gonna just jump in and do my skin real quick because it is so scary. I am Casper White. The foundation I'm going to use is my Fenty Beauty 235 Pro Filter, and it's this one right here. I'm just going to do like 2 pumps. I'm going to put it in the center of my face and then just buff it everywhere. I really wanted to use this foundation because it's quite a full coverage, and for this look I think I'm going to need like a full coverage base. This look is quite full on, and I always think like when you have like real dramatic eyes, I don't know, like just a flawless base looks nice. Don't start. I'm really going to just zoom right through this part of the makeup tutorial because I'm so excited to try and do these eyes. I haven't done kind of an artistic eye makeup look, like, well, especially with like gluing flowers or anything on, in like ages. Like I actually can't remember the last time. And before doing even creative kind of glam makeups, it was definitely Halloween then, because that's when I do all my Halloween looks. So I'm really excited to kind of just jump into really creative makeup look. So this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter in 180. I'm just going to use my buffing brush. Yeah, so I just kind of like want to create kind of a really full Instagram look today, so that's why I'm using a full coverage foundation, and I'm going to be really like contouring my nose and contouring my whole face. It will look quite extreme, but I just feel like you need to have quite extreme makeup and face, like a full glam, when you want that like Instagram finish. You know them Instagram makeup where you're just like, oh, that looks lovely in the picture, but in real life, like, you wouldn't wear it. Realistically, it's not wearable. It really is cakey and heavy, but when it's on a picture, it doesn't look that bad. That's the look we're going for. Go down my nose. I actually forgot to do this part. Oh, that's low. I nearly forgot my nose contour. Like, how dare I? I've been really loving how I've been doing it, and I've literally done it now nearly in all my looks. It really does make such a difference. And by the way, I did my laminated kind of brows there for the last video, my DIY, and let me tell you, it was literally the hardest thing to clean off my brows because it was just pure glue. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's on my channel and it's under quick and easy makeup tutorial. So I'm going to go in with my RCMA to set the whole face, and by just pushing in like that, so I'm not moving anything, like so. Push, 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 push. push over the nose and over the whole entire face. Once you are happy with that, I'm going to go in with my contour, which is my Fenty Beauty in Island Ting. Love this product. It is so buttery, creamy, and just easy to work with all together. Just going to grab my 114 Zoeva brush, and I'm just going to go on the sides of my cheeks and just really hugging under my cheekbone, like here. You see the way it goes in naturally? I'm just intensifying that. I am going to then do my nose with a little contour brush that I've been loving as well. It's so handy to get. There are 2 brushes by the Kylie collection, and they're literally ideal for doing the nose contour that I've been doing. So they just work hand in hand, these 2 brushes. I always reach out for them, so they are so the 2 brushes I absolutely love to use when I'm doing my contour. My nose contour is the Kylie SK07 and the SK06. This one for the highlighting, and this one for the nose contouring, because it's the dome shape one, and then this one is longer, and that one is basically to go down the middle, which I will show you in a few minutes. But first I'm going to use the dome one for the actual nose contour. Dip in my little Fenty palette. My god, this is like don't breathe situation, literally. So you just want to go inside your nose bridge, and then I just like to color this in here and do it again on this side. Don't worry if it looks aggressive at first, we will soften it. And then I've been liking kind of going over to create a little button effect. Now that is very aggressive. So what I like to do is I like to go back over my concealer brush and just basically bounce the brush on top just to really soften that contour. Cause no, extreme. Oh. Okay. Perfect. Once you are happy with that, I'm gonna just go and do my blush. So what will I use? Oh, I'll just use this because it's in front of me, the Revolution Pro, and I'm just going to go into all 3 of them. I just like to do that and bounce it on my cheeks. I told you I don't really like this product because it doesn't really come out, but here I go using it in every video. Okay, I'm just gonna lightly do my blusher, lightly. Anyways, now I am going to do my highlighter. So I will be using the gold highlighter. So I'm gonna use the gold highlighter, yeah, just to go with this whole makeup look. And I'm gonna just spritz my face and then go in with my Gold Ore by Melt Cosmetics and my SK01 brush, and just do my glow up now. As you can see, I'm just mad to get into this eye tutorial. And then here I like to go, and then here. Okay, and this is where I use the SK07 brush that I was on about. I like to just get that into the highlighter. Literally go down the bridge of my nose. Like so. And then when I get near the top, I just like to go boop. And there you go. Okay, that's long before I got to do it. But anyways, get the point. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do my brows and my eye off camera. And I'll be right back to jump into the eye tutorial. Oh my god, I absolutely love how this makeup look is going. Okay, so as you can see, I just did this eye off camera because, to be honest, I wasn't really sure how it was going to work out, and two, what I was going to be doing like color wise. I knew I wanted blue, that's why I put the blue top on, but I needed to kind of mix it up. So anyways, this is what I came out with. So I basically did my brows, my brows, and I used the Gimme Brow Benefit number 4, and it's just a little wand, and I just brushed it through my hair. It gives you that laminated brow instead, just without all that gluing like the last video. So now on to the actual eye tutorial. So first things first, I went in and I used the SK04 pencil brush, and I'm going to go in with my Stacey Marie, and I'm just going to go into the colour Blackberry, which is this purple tone right here. Tap, 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 get it all on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to map out my crease. So that's, I basically go above my natural eyelash crease so that you can see this. And then I swung it right out like that. So you're going to go up and out. And then I just keep building that colour until I am happy with the intensity. I just find these like pencil brushes really easy to create a nice opaque colour for your first eyeshadow, especially when you're doing full cut creases. It's really important that you pack that first colour on, otherwise it's not going to be crisp, and that's the whole point. You want it to be cut crisp. So next, then I used to soften this whole line out, I'm going to go in with my Zoeva 228. It's just a big fluffy brush, as you can see, and I'm going to go in with the shade called Fruity, and it's just the next shade beside it. It's kind of like a light purple. Tap, tap, tap. And I'm really just going to focus that up into the brow bone. Up like that. Like we're gonna like literally cover the whole space. This look would be so good if you were going to a festival, picnic, any of that. Okay, so I am happy with that blend. Next up, I'm going to then cut my crease. So what I do is I get myself a nice flat synthetic hairbrush, like so, and I dip it into some type of oil, Vaseline, Duraline. I've done this in previous videos. So I'm just going to dip it into this Garnier, just ever so slightly. I don't want it too oily, just a little bit to help cut out the shape that I want. Look, I'll even take off any of the excess on my tissue. And we're just going to, there goes my tissue, so I'm not dropping an eyelash and tissue. We're just going to basically cut the crease, and this is going to help do that. If you tilt your head back, it's going to help you clean this area right up. Can you see all that eyeshadow that we don't want is just disappearing. Make sure you have like a tissue beside you just to clean your brush in between. Should have something like this, so we're just going to go around like that and cut off with this type of brush. Now I'm going to go in with the same brush, just make sure all that oil is off the brush, and then I'm just going to use this white foundation. You can use like a white concealer, like the P. Louise, Inglot have a white base as well. It's just so that the colours that I'm going to put on top of this is going to be vibrant and not dull. I'm just going to dip it in like that. Okay, so once my brush is fully saturated in the foundation, tilt my head back, and what I want to do is I'm going to go in and just start to go underneath. I'm not going to go right up on, I don't know whether you can see, but I'm leaving a little gap. So I'm just going to create another like second space, if that makes sense. I'm going to leave a tiny line because I actually draw that white line on after, so you need to leave a little gap to create that line. Continue colouring this whole lid white, and then when you get to the side here, tilt your brush flat like this, and you can draw your line with this foundation or whatever base that you have, like so. So you should have this whole lid white, leaving a little space between the purple and the white. You should only see the skin there. We are going to go back over that in white. It's a bit complicated when I'm saying it, so it's easier for you just to see. Next up, I'm going to colour in that bit of white that we have created. So I'm going to colour that white that we've created. Now I'm just going to clean this brush because I did use the same brush for two colours. I'm going to use my SO Clean, it's called. So I just spritz that all over my brush, and the brush that I'm using is a 233 cream shader Zoeva, and I like to use this brush because it's quite precise. You'll see that it's very thin, can you see that? And it's gonna give me a nice clean cut line. I'm gonna go into my Carnival 3 Stacey Marie Lagoon, so I'm just gonna go into this colour here. And I'm going to go place this in the center and just fill in the middle part of my eyelid with this colour. And I'm just going to stop where I stopped the white. Can you see that? I'm leaving that line and leaving that gap for the white line. And I don't want it to get muddy if I start putting the blue there and then going over with the white. It's just all going to muddle together and it's not going to be like white. I'm just going to then kind of buff it to the sides, like so, and just gently bring it to the front. Not all the way, we're going to put another colour there. It's going to be a nice ombre. So we're going to go light, medium and dark. So we have the medium done. Now I'm going to go into the next colour, which is this beautiful colour called the Deep. I'm going to use the same brush because it's a darker colour. It's going to cover that light blue. Tap and then start to place it at the corner and then press down, trying not to get any fallout, of course. So if you just press and wiggle, it shouldn't create too much fallout. Now this is a bit tougher for me because of course I have false lashes already on. Then tilting my brush like this, I can create a nice sharp line with the blue, see? Making sure it's even with the other side, obviously. when you get to here, just kind of like slightly go on top of that light blue so that it like blends. You don't want it to be like light blue or medium blue and then a dark blue straight after. You want it to flow together. And yeah, take your time. Okay, so while we're on the blue section, I like to just get this pencil brush, my Zoeva. The number's not on it, it's just a pencil brush. And I'm going to go into the blue again. Oh, the blue. I mean, sorry, the deep tap. I'm going to literally buff that on my bottom lash line. And when I get to here, I'm going to connect it with that blue. So that's going to be a nice wing effect, like so. And then I'm going to get this brush, which is again from the Kylie, SK03, and it's a thin fluffy brush. Go into Lagoon, which is the middle colour that we used, and I'm going to slightly buff that with the first shade, the deep. And it's just going to create a nice gradient effect, like so. It's not like a harsh blue stop. It's nice and smoky when you do that. Now for the corner part here, I'm just going to get, this is an Inglot shade. And it's basically this shimmery blue, light blue, like a mint by Inglot in the number 24. And I am going to wet this slightly because it's going to really make that shine. Dip this brush in. This is just a dome flat brush. And I'm just going to place this right in the beginning of my eye. And then again, just tap slightly on top of that middle blue so that it blends in and doesn't just like cut. It all flows. Okay. Once you have that done, this is where it's going to get a bit tricky, but we're nearly there. So I'm going to get this Suva, is that what it's called? Beauty Hydra, I'll just show you. Liner, and this is called Space Panda. This is my first time using this and this brand. And can I just say, the pigment, oh my god, it is so pigmented for a white as well. So all I did was all you do is add water with it. But I don't have water beside me and I'm a lazy bitch. So I just use my Fix Plus, but it works perfect. And you just dip it in. Now you don't want to get it too liquidy because otherwise it's just running everywhere. So I'm just going to dip that right in. And this is where you just... Oh, I always put the lid on these as well because I don't want it to dry out. This is where it gets intense. I'm going to just get a mirror because I can't do it from that distance. So I'm going to tilt my head back. And that gap that we left, see that gap? I'm just going to draw a white line in there. Okay. Oh my god, I need more colour. Okay, we nearly did it in one go. Oh, and I'm just using it in art brush as well. There's nothing like really special about this brush. Whew, I'm like out of breath trying to get this liner on. Oh my god. Okay, hold my breath again. Ta-da! It just makes such a difference when I put that white on. I got it there the last time and I was like, I need to use this. Do you ever just get things for no reason? Next, all I did was put black liner on the bottom lash line, so Annie will do. I just have my NYX, so I'm just going to pop that on the waterline. And then I'm going to just pop mascara. And then, for the fun bit, I got these ages ago back in the day when I did gel nails in acrylic, and I obviously forgot about them. They came in a box like that, and inside these little plastic circle containers are flowers, obviously fake flowers. So I'll just show you if I can. So they look like this, and I'm basically just opening up a few of them in front of me. So I went with like the greens, the pinks and the reds, and I'm just going to get my duo glue, and this one in particular is the best for this makeup look. It dries clear, and it's just like a little pencil. You can just place where you want the flowers to go. So I just kind of did a few dots everywhere. I get one of these art brushes, I paint a little bit of the duo glue at the bottom, and then I just basically stamp them on. So I have a bit of the duo glue there. I'm going to try and keep it to the same theme, colour theme, I hope. And you just kind of just start popping them on. Only thing is with this, like, I didn't get like a lot of flowers. I only got you literally only get like 4 little flowers. So yeah. Okay, that one looks a bit big there, does it? Mm. Okay, it's stuck down, we may go with it. And then I'm just gonna do like one here and one here maybe, because it looks a bit slight OCD and I need it to match. One here. I want it to stick. We'll stick one there. Okay, even. Okay, so that's that part done. Now I'm gonna go and finish off the look by just throwing on some lips. So just for this, I'm gonna go in with a nude. I'm not gonna do anything too fancy schmancy. So it's just gonna be my Coconut by Kylie. Okay, so I just put the coconut liner Kylie Jenner, and then I just put the Maura Higgins Sugar and Spice lip gloss on top, and yeah, this is the final look. Ooh. I am actually really happy with how this turned out. I normally never do these kind of looks. Like, I don't do kind of out there glam. I do more out there like special effects, blood, Halloween time, you know, cuts, scars, like all that. Yeah, this was a nice change for once, and I really enjoyed creating this look. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel by clicking my face, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.